It's a small world after all. Because that's the name of the episode. Because they didn't change the name of the episode halfway through, even though they should. Because the episode doesn't really have anything connection to what would be called a small world. Because it's not like a miniature shrink. I was kind of expecting it to be like there's a world inside like a matchbox or something.
Yeah,
Small
yeah, yeah.
world. Like
That was
that
my
thing
theory
in
as well.
Men in Black.
Yeah,
Where it's like the universe is on Orion's belt.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but the universe is so much bigger. And then it opens a locker, and it's like like they open a door, and it's like their universe is in a locker at a train station for aliens.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that was good. Right?
Jesus Christ, we finished the last video not doing anything. Anyway. Torchwood, we're keeping on topic.
This is Torchwood Review, Episode 5, Small Worlds, by the two nerds.
Every time you say small world, and have to, it's like that tick in my head.
Alright, okay.
Anyway, this episode starts with a woman going into the forest and taking a picture of fairies. And then when she leaves, they become. I want to say they're like Nosferatu. I know it's not technically because Nosferatu.
But they're like,
I don't care.
Like they're like tall, skinny, and bald, all like that.
And then after we get opening things, we get the thing that makes this episode the best episode of Torchwood ever.
Oh boy, here we go.
Don't lie to me, boy. You were loving it just as much as me. Like there were stains on the floor from your drool.
There was no one loving it more than you were. Okay. I saw what you were doing.
I was on Twitter.
Sure.
Actually, yes, I was on Twitter.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but see, we've talked about how much we in this love shirtless Leo in Lost Galaxy, and how I'm pretty sure Cole spends more time with his shirt off than with it on. We're not getting into that conversation.
Nah.
But we see shirtless Captain Jack, so best episode, 10 out of 10. Do we even need to do this review anymore?
No, I don't think we rank it. I think we just compare it to the previous episodes.
Previous episode was meh. Well, it was It had interesting idea. Didn't live up to it. I could have wrote it better. This episode had shirtless Captain Jack. Done.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry.
But sadly, we can't continue it like that because we need to do the story, because apparently we need to tell you how the story goes. But anyway.
Well, that's what a review really is about.
No, the review's saying how the movie is.
Yeah, and we need to go into detail of why we think this.
I did. Jack. Shirtless.
Well, there's more things in life than naked Captain Jacks. Now, isn't there?
Yes.
Good.
Naked Leo. Naked Cole.
Anyway, back to the episode. Yes.
I'd say don't check on internet history.
We all knew that.
Oh no, don't worry, you can check it. That thing's been cleared so many times. That thing's a barren wasteland.
Okay, anyway.
See, I have it set up that if the computer detects that I'm not actually my finger's on the laptop at all, it deletes the internet history. I'm very secure on this.
Nice one. Anyway, the story of after the intro, Captain Jack is in his bed, and we see a glimpse of we think it's a dream or it's a past memory.
I call it flashback.
Yeah, flashback as well.
And it looked like World War II soldiers, and they were all dead. And I thought it was originally blood that was at their mouth.
Yeah, we saw red stuff. They were like, it was like they were choking on their own blood.
Yeah, I thought it was blood and they just had terrible blood effects.
Yeah.
But no, we'll get into that.
No, it's
slightly fucked up.
It's actually a lot worse, surprisingly.
So
anyway.
Then,
Captain Jack then.
Oh, no, yeah, okay, I was like, what happened first? Was it this girl who used to school? But no, it was
the
Jack goes
dream first and then.
No, I knew it was dream, but it was like, do they visit the old lady first, or does the girl leave the school?
It was the girl leaving the school.
So no, they visit the fairy. No, they visit the old lady, then the girl leaves the school. Because I'm going to compress the whole thing of the girl going to the school and then the fairies dealing with the guy. So I'm just
Yeah,
going to combine the two.
right.
So we'll talk about.
Yeah.
So Jack and Gwen go and visit this old lady, and she's talking about how fairies are real. And Gwen basically says, "How can fairies be real?" And my thought was, Gwen, you deal with aliens. The second aliens are involved, you should expect everything. And also, if it was fairies, my instant thought would be, oh, they were aliens that came down and people thought they were fairies. Done. I don't understand this. They keep seeming to try and regress Gwen back to like she's not done this before, except she has dealt with a cloud being who fucked everyone to death.
Yeah.
Time like seen forward and
A
past.
time placer device.
I wanted to say that, but she doesn't actually go in. Actually, no, she does go into that. She sees that time period.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
A time seer.
Yes. And then she dealt with a fucking. I know it's technically not fully, but I don't care. She dealt with a Cyberman.
Cyberwoman, but okay.
That's why I meant I know it's technically not. But no,
Aye.
once she becomes fully Cyberman, she becomes a Cyberman.
Yeah.
There's no Cyberwomen.
No.
The only reason why that counts is because she wasn't fully turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that? No, yeah, it was 5 episodes, and it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
First
episodes.
Sex, X, time thing.
Yeah. Time, Cyberwoman, and now
Small World.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
so
going
she's-
into it now.
Oh, I thought I did it out of order, but no, I accidentally did it in order. Fascinating. Anyway, more a tangent because I genuinely think we're not going to have a lot of time to do this episode.
Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it done. And
Yeah, because we'll be compressing a lot later. But
definitely.
anyway, so they visit the old lady, and once she's done, her and Jack are very friendly, and they're talking about fairies good, bad, and she thinks they're good, Jack thinks they're bad, and then it's like get more photos. Then, oh Jesus.
And then the old woman says, "Oh, she's just like his father."
Yeah, and the second said that, I was like, it's not his father, it's him.
Big time.
That's even more shown later. Sorry. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. But anyway, then we see then we see a little girl leaving the school, and then we see a guy looking at her for a car. I was very much going,
Yeah. Stranger danger.
yeah, but Torchwood has a tendency of, not being nice, so I my sad thing is my initial thought is that the show's actually going to make that happen.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
fairies don't get involved.
Yeah, I was kind of like bleh. I was not like it.
Then when she's walking on her way home, she
The guy pulls up right next to her.
and then tries to get into the car by saying, "Oh, parent." She doesn't, so she's actually half decently smart. And then the fairies get involved and basically make the guy hit his nose on the car, and he's bleeding out.
Because they control the wind, and he's getting slammed into the car because
We don't
he grabbed the
yeah.
girl's arm.
We don't find out that they control the wind yet. We'll get to that because I was
Yeah.
going to make my joke.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was like mind control that he was doing, that they were controlling him.
Oh no, I thought they were just invisible and just pushed them in.
Yeah, that was another thing, guy. That was another thing as well.
But then the little girl seems to just not care and just walk off. And then her mum's boyfriend basically come in and pick her up because she shouldn't have been walking on this way home. And then we get more details about how apparently like the kid basically doesn't have friends, isn't normal, just wants to spend all the time in the garden and that.
Yeah,
and
in the forest.
They say the garden because I don't think they know she's gone into the forest.
Yeah, all we know is she's just walking off to the back garden, and that's it. Really nothing.
Then when we cut back to the old lady's house and talk more about that, and then Gwen finds a picture of supposedly Jack's dad, and it's
Supposedly.
Jack. It's
Yeah.
obviously Captain Jack.
It's so obvious. It's completely obvious.
And Gwen talks to the old lady about this, and it's like, oh, after the war, me and Jack failed, just dropped out of contact, but his son, who looks remarkably like him, met up with me a while ago, and they've been talking. And then once they leave, Jack basically says, "You see the fairies again? Just call me." And then we see that the pedophile is basically running around the place because he's scared frightless about like the fairies chasing him.
Something's going on, and
he's-
he has no idea what he's happening.
He's vomiting out flower petals.
Yeah, because apparently because he felt something was behind him, and then we just see like some sweat on the back of his back, which we're thinking he probably got impaled with something. But we don't
No,
know
I
what
knew
it
that
is.
was the sweat.
All right, I don't know because there was nothing else. I mean, there was just that patch in the back.
Sure
and that was
I'm
it.
sure if we looked at the armpits, there was armpits.
No, I don't. No, I saw. There was nothing there. It was like just impalement. Just that was it.
I don't know, but anyway,
He
he's
starts.
coughing up flower petals, and then he goes up to a policewoman, and
Yeah.
basically begs her to help him. But since he's crazy, she handcuffs him and takes him to the police station. And should we or should we not mention about this 20-minute argument you had, which you were proven wrong?
Okay, yeah. I think at the amount of time we have, we'll just make it the quick version. I thought a character from the police station was Quentin Lance from Arrow, but it was actually a different dude. Just they looked so alike back in that episode. I thought it was Quentin Lance from Arrow, but it was actually the actor who played Buster, who in Hollyoaks, if any of you guys watch Hollyoaks, a soap opera, and just in the shots he was in, they looked so alike. It was amazing that I couldn't get over it. It was incredible. Wake up!
I'm sorry, I'm so what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Sarah Jane, season 2, episode 5. I found this episode quite good, though. I found the 20-minute sex scene with Batman and the Octopus being very confusing. But overall, good episode. Thank you. This has been the Two Nerds. Please let's share with friends, all that jazz.
Dude, I think you were dreaming that.
Yeah, I was wondering why unicorns were getting involved.
Anyway, back on the topic at hand. Yes,
Oh,
Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwen and the old woman start talking about, like, have you ever stayed in contact and stuff like that?
We got through that.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know because you fell asleep, didn't you?
No, I was up. I fell asleep when you mentioned Hollyoaks. Wait, see, that's like just a snack thing for me. Second mention Hollyoaks, I'm down.
We'll make sure to put that in mind every time we play a video game.
Yeah, you say that, but my need to beat you, my pettiness to beat you better than you at anything possible, oh, that will beat anything.
Okay.
But anyway.
Alright, we're stalling. Aye.
Oh, really? Should I play the 10-minute video?
Nope, let's keep going.
But anyway, then
Captain Jack then. No, that's wrong. But
not Lance.
No.
Not the pedophile does Lance out. He is a pedophile, so lock him up. And he's basically then he dies in the cell. The police officer calls Jack. I don't know. Maybe they have a thing where it's like every not possible disturbance could be it. I don't know. Anyway, they go in. And then it's like, oh, it's like he's been suffocated, except that it's not possible because there's no bruising. And then Gwen gets tweezers and pulls them out of the mouth, and it's like flower petals and more like that. And Jack's like, I've fucking seen this before. We are fucked. Though something I never mentioned when we were watching it, I would not have wanted to be the guy who was acting as a pedophile, because she essentially had tweezers in the mouth.
Aye.
If she fucked up and pushed it in, I would not have wanted to be that. And he had to stay perfectly still and not blink. I would have.
Yeah. It was a bit
And
disturbing.
then after that, Jack basically spills the beans. Oh no, it was actually me. All that jazz. Here's what happened. And it wasn't World War II. It was 1902.
Dude, you're going way ahead. He doesn't say that until the end.
No.
Yes.
He says that before the fairies go into Gwen's room.
Yeah, but you haven't even mentioned about the zing with the door, with the girl and the boyfriend.
What one?
Okay, I'll tell it to you and to the audience. The one where the wee girl comes home because the mom's boyfriend picks her up, and she asks the little girl a question like, "Did you have a nice day at school? Have you met? And is everything okay?" And then she doesn't answer because she just wants to get out of there and go right into the woods.
We already did that.
And then the boyfriend says, "Can you please answer your mother?" And then that's when the daughter says, "You're not my father."
We already did that. I just skipped the "you're not my father" bit.
Yeah, well,
because I'm trying to kind of compress this.
Yeah, I know. It's just
because it's not like
no, just the reaction I just had
Yeah.
to mention it because the reactions we both had, and I was like, whoa, like we did not.
No, that
expect
was you. I was not. Oh,
Yeah,
the next one.
All right. Yeah, next one. Now that was a
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, but I kind of skipped that because we're kind of compressing.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about the middle one, and that was kind of it.
Okay, well
But
that's fine.
So Jack basically says everything. Oh, in 1902, I had this group of 20 men. We're going on a train. Everyone was happy.
We then went through a tunnel.
and then everyone's dead. In there except Jack, and they all have rose petals in their mouth. And it's like, why are they doing that? And Jack says, is that his men got drunk, took a truck, ran a little girl over.
And she was like
The chosen one of the chosen ones, and that's why they were killed. And then
But they protect their own.
Mhm. Then the little girl, is getting driven to the school by the mom's boyfriend, and basically she's not talking to him. And then the dad said,
Boyfriend says.
I'm just gonna say dad because it's much easier to remember.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't care.
But
It's
then
like, no wonder your dad left when you were a baby. He probably saw what was coming, and that was like the whole. Oh Jesus!
That was harsh.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, hey, we just wanted to do that anyway.
Yeah, we have to
and
do that.
it's nothing. Well, we didn't have to, but it's just one I really wanted to do. We can.
Yeah.
Then.
She then just waves to.
No,
something.
she waves at an invisible thing. It's not there. Oh, that's just as well. You know what, fam? We'll talk about that because that does get to a bit later.
Yeah.
But then Gwen goes home with her boyfriend, who I'm like 99% sure knows she's dealing with aliens.
Yeah, he's got
Until I find until it's stated that he doesn't know she's dealing with aliens, my headcanon is that he knows it's aliens.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
And also, they know aliens exist.
Definitely, yeah.
Because, this is before the Dark Invasion, but remember, the ship crashed into Big Ben. The aliens above the thing were like, I think it was like a third of the population was going to jump off buildings when David Tennant came in.
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure he knows it's the aliens.
Yeah.
Anyway, they go in and their house has been terrorized. This was something I really wanted to talk about. Later on, when skipping a slight bit, two bullies are annoying a little girl, and then the fairies make wind that nearly attack him. And then when Torch would get involved, the fairies chase Gwen away. I don't know why, but the fairies have a big tendency to focus on Gwen. I never understood that, and I don't like it. Why is she so important in this? Jack basically gets no effect, and the other two characters in Torchwood get nothing. I don't know why she gets so much attention in this.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that maybe she was going to be a chosen one as well.
Yeah, I thought that as well, actually.
I don't know. It was weird. Yeah. The only good thing is that we get a good scene where she basically yells at Jack, and then the second she does, she puts her head down and realizes, oh shit, I did that.
Yeah.
That's real. And then, well, I said about the bullies annoying the girl.
Yeah.
Hurricane,
Yeah. Before that, the old woman we talked about at the beginning.
Oh yeah, the old
was
woman.
in her house, and
then the fairies come in and
the fairies
kill her by
those...
making it rain and her drowning.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want to kill her. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Never
I
explained.
think it was because they took pictures and they didn't want any proof that they exist or something.
Nah.
I mean, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, then they come in Then
Captain Jack's like completely devastated.
yeah, because he loved her.
yeah,
He loved her.
like truly loved her.
And then yeah, after that, because we get, I think after her death is when we get the details about the
Yeah, it's after her death is then.
We're really compressing this.
Yeah,
'cause we don't
after
have-
her death, that's when Captain Jack then talks about the train, the
Yeah.
men, and all that jazz.
And then and it's we deal with the near hurricane attacking the
Yeah,
two girls.
yeah,
And then
at the school,
and then they find out who the little girl is. They go to the. I wanted to first think it was a birthday party, but it's like an anniversary of the mum and the boyfriend being
Well,
together.
actually,
It
originally it was supposed to.
It wasn't. It was
It's a
never.
happy 5th birthday.
It didn't.
It did. I
No.
saw it.
It said 5th. I don't think it says happy birthday. I'll rewatch it, but I think it's an anniversary thing because they act like it's an anniversary thing, and a bunch of adults are drinking alcohol. You do not do that at a kid's birthday party because I involve.
Wait a minute, I'm actually thinking about this. 5 years, happy 5th anniversary.
I think it's anniversary.
Yeah, it was anniversary. It was anniversary. 'Cause I was wondering. Yeah, because I was wondering that. Yeah, I thought because since the young girl didn't have any friends, there was not going to be anyone at the party, so they had to invite some of their own friends, family members and stuff like that.
But no, they meant I don't know. But anyway.
But then but then the boyfriend did talk about.
Yeah.
I've been
them together for so long.
For 5 years.
So that's why.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you're right. Aye.
when they're setting up food, she basically. The mom basically is like, oh, you're waving in the trees, and it's like, oh, they could be anywhere, even in this room. And the mom's like, don't be stupid. And then I'm like, she's like, what, 6, maybe 7? Is
Yeah.
it so hard to think that she has imaginary friends?
Yeah, I mean that's the age group that you have imaginary friends.
I had imaginary friends until I was like 10.
So did I.
Oh, 11. 12. Oh, right, I still do. Shark Bob was the invisible monkey.
Anyway.
No, and then okay, we see it late. We do see him do it later on, but she basically goes into the She tries to go into the forest, and the stepdad's gated it up.
Yeah, like put up like a big fence.
Yeah.
He built it
Yeah,
just to
and then
prevent
when-
her from going there because she's been going there far too many times. They've noticed and.
And then when the stepdad's like, stop, up, grabs her arm, and then the girl kicks him in the shin, bites him, and then the dad hits her and calls her a bitch, and then the fairies come in, kill the dad by basically, it's fucking gross where they put the hand right in the mouth.
Yeah, the long skinny hand just going like right in there, and the CGI.
Also, the CGI is terrible.
CGI, wow.
Well, to be honest, it is Doctor Who, famous for its shit CGI.
Yeah, true.
But anyway.
Anyway.
So the dad's dead, and then Torchwood chase after the fairy.
Yeah, the fairies punched a hole through the fence, and the daughter has now run out.
And then Jack and Gwen follow them, and then and then basically what happens is that the girl wants to go with the fairies, and then Jack's like, no, don't.
Yeah, she's trying to convince them not that you can't take it a kid.
And then the fairies basically say, if you don't, we are killing everyone. We can do that. So Jack gives up the child.
Yeah, just like that. Just like, okay, have her.
Yes, and then they give up the child. The mum's devastated. This must be the worst day in her life. She lost I think it's her husband. I think they are married. She lost her husband and her kid in one day. That's going to be the worst day of her life.
On their anniversary.
Worst day ever.
Big time.
But anyway, and then the Team Torchwood is pissed off at Jack for basically doing that.
Yeah.
Except, for some reason, if Cyberwoman's anything to go by, being pissed off means absolutely nothing in the next episode.
Nothing.
Butler.
Yeah. But Captain Jack is like saying, what else could I have done?
Yeah,
what exactly could I have not done? Could I have done if I could do anything differently?
Yeah, and overall, that's kind of how the episode ends. We get a preview of the next episode. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about.
No, we don't talk about next episodes. That's during our next video. That's what we do.
Yeah, we don't.
But there was a brilliant, mind-blowing thing we saw at the.
Oh yeah! I was like, don't talk about the preview. But no. Before that, halfway through when they're discovering they're dealing with fairies, you look at two famous pictures of people with fairies, and it said that they're fake because it's a well-known fact that those are fake. And then Gwen looks at the picture, scans
at the very end of the episode,
and it's the girl's face on the face.
Yeah, it's actually the daughter that's been turned into a fairy and has gone back in time to back to that.
Because it
to
says that
pictures.
the fairies don't really exist in time. They
Yeah.
exist beyond time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So that was a complete like wow.
I
Interesting.
kind of saw that coming.
You did no. You were just as surprised as I was.
No. We saw fate. We saw fate. We saw the picture of the fairies, and we know fairies don't exist. We exist outside of time, and the girl became a fairy. I kind of expected that we were going to see a picture of the fairies, though I didn't think it was going to be that one. I thought it was going to be the picture the old lady took at the start. I thought it was going to be that.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't expect the exact fit photo, but I kind of expected the thing.
Yeah. Right.
But overall, that was an episode of Torchwood. This was the most shocking episode we've ever had.
Yeah. Like really. Like full on. Wow.
Yeah. But I don't know if this is the same with you. I'd say this is the weakest episode. Out of the 5 we've had, this
Aye.
episode is still great.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the weakest because there's kind of a lot of stuff you can kind of skip in that. But I do feel like this episode is the weaker one.
Because it's not really because I mean, apart from Captain Jack's horrid past
And Gwen surprisingly getting a lot of stuff in this. The
Yeah.
other 2 characters, well, other 3 because Butler counts. The other 3 characters on Torchwood do absolutely nothing.
they're like in a couple of scenes. I mean, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Also, it didn't have the greatness of a Cyberwoman punching a pterodactyl.
No, that was completely awesome.
But yeah, overall, that was 2 Nerds Review Torchwood.
Yep.
Please like, subscribe, share, friends, all that jazz. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you in the next one. When eventually that comes out. Bye.
Bye.